welcome. We are finally here. It is the first show of the first season of the new century here on Cat TV, and we are going to begin with the first of 7 shows on race relations. I'm Chris Cruz, and well, look who is here to my right. A man by the name of Kareem Allah, and we have been, can you get a shot of Kareem? Because if we're ever on me, and I'm talking about Kareem, there we go. Wherever on me and I'm talking about Kareem, a lot of people, white folks especially, they have the attitude of, can we move on? Can we get over with that?
Well,
I mean, you're talking about civil rights here. Here is the year 2001.
You know what? See, the white people are on a racetrack because you're the last-minute man. You just come on the scene about 6,000 years ago.
We're going to get into that ancient history again.
No, it's a preacher in Florida that has admitted that your history doesn't exceed 6,000 years.
So what?
So now you're in a hurry now. I'm not in a hurry. I'm not in a hurry. I'm here. Whatever I say is going to be valuable to the community. Now, we should have a Martin Luther King holiday.
Good. Glad you think
we
that.
also should have a Thurgood Marshall holiday. We also should have a Elijah Muhammad holiday. We also should have a Malcolm X holiday. We should have a holiday for many black Americans who have made significant changes in the world community, in the world community. So I don't have any problems with that, but I'm sure there are some white people who have problems with it, but so be it.
Well, obviously there are some white folks who still, here in the Carolinas, there's still some crackers out there who believe that we shouldn't honor Martin Luther King with his own holiday.
Well, I understand what they're saying, but since everybody is paying tax.
Especially, they have the attitude of, can we move on? Can we get over with that?
Well,
you're talking about civil rights here. Here is the year 2001.
You know what? See, the white people are on a racetrack because you're the last-minute man. You just come on the scene about 6,000 years ago.
We're going to get into that ancient history again.
No, it's a preacher in Florida that has admitted that your history doesn't exceed 6,000 years.
So what?
So now you're in a hurry now. I'm not in a hurry. I'm not in a hurry. I'm here. Whatever I say is going to be valuable to the community. Now, we should have a Martin Luther King holiday.
Good. Glad you think
we
that.
also should have a Thurgood Marshall holiday. We also should have a Elijah Muhammad holiday. We also should have a Malcolm X holiday. We should have a holiday for many black Americans who have made significant changes in the world community. In the world community. So I don't have any problems with that, but I'm sure there are some white people who have problems with it, but so be it.
Well, obviously there are some white folks who still, here in the Carolinas, there's still some crackers out there who believe that we shouldn't honor Martin Luther King with his own holiday.
Well, I understand what they're saying. Thank you very much, ma'am.
Yeah.
I'm not preaching.
Well,
I'm teaching.
725-0109.
Now, why you turn the monitor around so I can, please turn it back around so I can see?
That's what you do is you stare at it. I just want you to know what an honor it is to have Kareem Allah here. And you have committed, by the way, I know we're taking next week off, but you've committed to 6 weeks after that, so a total of 7 weeks. We are trying to get somebody from the City Human Relations Commission. We've been playing phone tag. Apparently, you don't want any guests on the show. You don't want people from the Human Relations Commission on the show?
I'm just saying, if anyone wants to come on the show, they're invited to come. But I'm not going to force myself on anyone to come.
That you don't think blacks are ready for capitalism. I think you need to explain that.
Well, I didn't say I didn't think blacks were ready for capitalism.
They can't handle money. They can't. What were you talking about?
I didn't say that. I think that we still need to make a distinction between what would be best for our culture versus capitalism. Capitalism entails and fosters a lot of lying and stealing and greed. It fosters a lot of bad things, And the white community has made the adjustment of the means justifies the ends. Okay, but in today's world, where we are today, capitalism may not work.
And in the past, when I've tried
Because
to get
capitalism fosters, you know, a lot of the vices that you see in the world.
okay, so
today.
what's your response then? What are you going to do? You're going to have blacks become communists and socialists? I mean,
Well,
gonna live in
no,
a
blacks
commune, you know, what are you
are
gonna
going
do?
to become something totally new and different from anything that has ever been in the world.
Can you explain that?
Well, you know, you have to wait and see, and then you'll have something to talk about.
In the meantime,
See,
what are
because
we
you
gonna
white
do?
folks, y'all watch people all the time, and if they're practicing something different from what you're practicing, and if you feel as though it's a threat to your dominance in the world and what you have everybody believing and practicing, then you study it for a while, and then you put a big crazy name on it.
We steal it?
Well, you put a big crazy name
Yeah.
on it.
What is
You
that?
know what I'm saying? You call it communism, socialism. No, I'm just saying what blacks will be practicing in the future will be far superior to any other civilization that has existed. And it will be a civilization of
And
peace.
my point is, in the meantime,
The
what do we
Creator
do? We've
has
got
a
telephone
master
call.
plan,
I hope
peace
so.
and happiness for every man.
Hello, caller. Go right ahead.
Yeah, I've been watching your show for about.
The Winston Lake Senior Golf Association, sponsor of the annual James E. Blaylock Golf Tournament, is a proud supporter of community access television, as well as many other worthy causes throughout the East Winston community.
Late one night in
Every week for the past 4 years, Stephanie has read stories to a room full of Savannah, Georgia preschoolers. Every week, the look on the children's faces is priceless. The love that Stephanie feels from every child has made her life a whole lot brighter. Even though Stephanie has never even seen their faces. To see how you can help in your community, call the Points of Light Foundation. Do something good. Feel something real.
We're
back.
trying to get back.
That's right. Give us some money. Give Kat some money, because that enables Kareem to be on.
Well,
that enables me
not
to be
only
on.
this, I'd like you to know this.
I
With
guess I didn't have
respect
anything
to
to
giving
say.
Kat some money, you're already giving Kat some money in the form of paying your cable bill.
That's right. That's right.
Now,
Give us more.
you have to put forth some individual effort and acknowledge to your local city council members that you want public access to be funded properly,
Yep.
as it is funded in other cities of this magnitude.
And much
That's
more.
all you have to do. Okay, Raleigh has 3 access channels
3.
for the community. Charlotte is working on 3 access channels for the community. And I'm not talking about the government and the educational channel. I'm talking about Raleigh has 3 public access channels. They got one for the churches, they got one for the arts, and they have one for the community, the rest of the community, what they call secular programming. So make sure you tell your city council people that you want community access to be funded thoroughly in the city of Winston-Salem, because I'm sure all of you all have benefited from getting your message out to the community as to what you are doing in this community. And you are very tired of seeing all this news about people that you will never see probably in your life. But you will get to see the people that you see here on CAT at some point in time, and you'll be able to have a conversation.
And if there's enough money, we can go 2 hours live daily with Chris and Kareem. What do you think? Would you do that for me?
2 hours live is too much.
All right, let me show you a couple of books. The Forsyth County Public Library has a lot of good books about race relations. This is called It's the Little Things, the everyday interactions that get under the skin of blacks and whites. Here's another one. You know, if you go into the schools, you see all the black kids sitting together in the cafeteria, all the white kids sitting together in the cafeteria. This is a book called Why Are All the Black Kids Sitting Together in the Cafeteria? Now, wait a minute.
Okay, so Beverly Daniel Taylor.
We'll get to your book in a minute. We'll get to your book in a minute.
She wrote it.
Here's another book.
She wrote a book about
Here's another book. This is called Losing the Race.
Okay, HarperCollins.
In Black America.
HarperCollins. Now, look at all these
We're
publishers.
going to talk about your book here.
Okay, now
this is the book
they
where
didn't
Kareem
publish
says,
my book.
Okay,
That's the best book.
This is called Integration.
Now,
Has it been progress or regret?
Right, that's the best book.
Yeah.
Now, that book
this book
will swallow up all the big books because those books are basically designed to draw commercial appeal. This book is designed to help people to think and rationalize what has taken place,
we got a phone call.
what has been done, and how we can go further from here.
We got a phone call.
Speak up, caller. We're ready to hear what you got to say.
Hello.
Hello, Mr. Cruz.
Yes, sir.
How you doing?
Good. How are you doing?
Fine. I'm here in Winston-Salem, and I saw you on television lots of times.
Thank you.
I'm a white man, and I'm married to a sister. I've been married for about 20 years now.
Married to a who?
A black lady.
Oh. Well, we have an interracial couple here, just like you and I.
Okay, tell your business now. Put your business
No,
all
wait,
in the
don't
street.
be pushing the man. He wants to talk
No,
about that he knows a little bit about black and white interaction.
That doesn't make him know anything.
Oh,
he
see,
just,
you
he
already
just
have
knows that
disrespect.
woman he married.
You have
to,
already
that's all.
so
and he
doesn't
might
anything
not
about
know
the
her
culture.
that well.
He doesn't know the culture.
Go ahead
He's
and speak up.
Okay, Mr. Kareem.
Yes, sir.
Please allow me to ask this question to Mr. Cruz. Thank you.
All right.
All right. I'd like to know from Mr. Cruz, I think he teaches a class down at Forsyth Tech about people getting into houses.
Yes, sir.
I'd like to know if you're still doing that and how I could get into it, me and my wife.
Yeah, hopefully we'll be starting it. We're not starting it in January, but hopefully we'll be starting it in maybe in April. And in fact, I've also been giving talks and lectures about black home ownership and black spending and that type of thing. And so we would love to have you come to that class. I guess just continue to watch the Forsyth Tech schedules. In fact, Kareem, would you like to come to the class and talk about black-white relations and why blacks and whites should live together? Or is it true that you agree that blacks and whites should not live together?
Go ahead, caller.
Yeah, right.
Okay. I'd like to know, Mr. Cruz, how I could contact you.
Yeah, if you leave your number with the producer, what I'll do is as soon as I get a schedule, I'll give you a call and let you know about it.
Okay, great. All right. And
so what's it like being an interracial couple for the past 20 years?
Same thing as being married to a white lady. A woman is a woman, a man is a man.
See, I don't agree with that. I mean, how can you say that? You guys walk in the mall and people are going to stare at you because it's a black woman and a white man. I mean, I think what you said is nice and feel-good stuff, but it's not reality, is it?
Well,
have you lived here all your life?
Yes, I have.
Okay, well, that's good what you're doing if you find that to be satisfactory with what you're seeking. But you don't have to wear it on your shoulders like you gonna get an Academy Award.
He wasn't doing that. He was just explaining that he knows.
You just
don't
married.
Be criticizing the
you
man.
just a married man.
Right.
Okay,
no,
well,
he's not
live
just
with
a
it
married
like
man.
that.
He's a white
Don't
man
let him,
in the South married to a black woman.
You just
That's
a married
different.
man.
No, he's not. That's
right?
different.
You
That's
just a man.
Do you?
You know what?
You don't.
You know what? To each his own.
No, that's not the way you are, and you
To
know
each
that.
his own.
Don't be trying to play something.
To each
we got
his
a
own
few minutes for a few more
To
phone calls.
each his own.
725-0109.
You know what I mean?
You know that.
But
is,
now, if it turned out to be a OJ,
what's
hey,
OJ?
don't holler help.
What does OJ
That's
mean?
all I can say.
What does OJ mean? Will somebody tell the white boy what OJ means?
Hey,
Berto, tell me
if
what
it-
OJ means.
If it turns out to be a OJ, don't holler help now.
See,
don't crowd
now, all the
wolf.
black people are watching and they're
Yeah.
laughing at me because I don't know what that means.
Well, you know.
It's code, isn't it?
No, it's not code. It's just a little country talk here
All right,
on the mountaintop.
Caller, go right
Little
ahead.
redneck-
Caller.
Little redneck rap.
Caller, go ahead.
How y'all doing?
Hey, how you doing?
Hey.
I'm sitting here looking at both of you on TV, and I just wanted to ask a question to Kareem. And it is, what do you think about the lawsuit that going against America about slavery.
Talking about reparations, right?
Yeah.
Interesting
About,
question.
you say about reparations?
Yeah, about us being in, about the black families being in slavery.
How much you want, by the way?
Wait a
How much
minute,
I
wait a minute.
want.
You know what? I agree with it,
Okay.
but the way the leadership is going about it is creating too many obstacles against it. Now, what they should demand is that we be free from taxation for 25 years. Federal tax on income as well as state tax on income.
Thank you.
You see what I'm saying?
I see what you're saying.
That's a lot easier to put into effect.